the blending step, I have 3 different pencils, some tissue, and some Q-tips. I have my 2B, my 4B, and my 6B. The 6B is the darkest, and it's going to give me the easiest range to smooth. I, however, am going to go ahead and start with my 4. If you are heavy-handed, meaning you push really hard on your paper, you want to start lighter with your 2B. So as we did with the patterns, we're going to go ahead and decide which direction we're going. I want these to go up. You do not have to put arrows in all of these. They are merely to remind me which direction. So I'm going to turn my pencil to the side. Some people hold it this way. I kind of use my pinky as an extra support. If you're worried about smearing something you've already done, lay some tissue out in your hand on it. It'll keep you from smearing it. And I'm going to go ahead and start going from dark to light. And I can always make it darker. Just kind of starting out real light in the corner. Not real light, but I'm not taking up a whole lot of space. Because remember, we want this to be about halfway, so I kind of have to guess on this if there's going to be a little bit showing. And then I'm going to come in with my Q-tip and then blend it out. Now they sell blending sticks. I wasn't able to send those with you guys, but Q-tips work just as well. And I want to try to keep my line crisp. This is where if you happen to go over it with a Sharpie, mine ran out of ink, but it helps keep it a little bit crisp. But you don't have to. I want to make sure I don't get too far above where I'm going. Now here's something else. For this particular project, a lot of times we tell you don't move your paper. Well, if it's easier for me to do it this way without messing something up, then by all means move your paper. I'd rather you move your paper and have it be easier. Just don't forget, you know, like I'm gonna put some more lines in here so I don't forget like which direction I'm going. And see, I didn't have to add very much pencil because again I'm using like a number 4 and they're real soft. They call it soft lead, so that means that it's you know, it turns into chalky like real easily. It smears and blurs really easily, whereas when they say hard lead means that you actually end up getting a very, very soft initial pencil stroke. It's not soft, but it's very, very light in color, except it's also very hard to erase because the lead is so hard that it doesn't smear and it doesn't erase well. So a number 2 pencil is actually an HB, and you guys have a 6B, a 4B, a 2B, I think a B, HB, and then a 2H. So you kind of have can try different pencils on this. You can try all kinds of different things. So here, I'm going to go ahead and go over this. And I'm kind of turning it back this way just to make sure I stayed in the right corner. I'm going to go ahead and smear it again. Now, the only thing I need to pay attention right here is I'm starting to get a little high on this side because my curves, you know, when they got that way, so I need to be real careful of that. I might have to erase here in a minute, especially on this one. I got a little too close. So I'm going to come in. Just remember, I didn't want it to get too high. If I feel like it's not dark enough in the corners, I can always come in here, just give it a little, kind of a little outline kick, just in the very, very corner to keep it nice and crisp.